What was your family's reaction when you learned that your dog of 5 years that has been missing has been found?
He was shocked. I mean, honestly, we couldn't believe it. It had been 5 years on the dot almost. We lost her on New Year's Eve. And we would think somebody would have come forward or something, but it was an interesting time because that's when we had the freeze here in Houston, which is the coldest weather we've had. And so for us, I was just concerned, and we were looking everywhere, but eventually after a few months, we're like, we haven't heard anything, and so we kind of gave up hope, and years passed by, and yeah, it was a shock when we got the phone call, and I was like, hello, and they're like, yeah, we have your dog, and I was like, oh, cool. Well, where is she? And they're like, yeah, we're here. Are you close to Rockford? And I'm like, Rockford, where? And
Where
she
is
was
that?
like, yeah, she's like Illinois. I'm like, oh no, I'm like, we're
That's
nowhere near that.
did you guys think you were ever going to see Bella again?
Like I said, we basically, after months of nothing, you know, we unfortunately we assumed the worst because it was the worst cold. I mean, and she's a little dog, so she's not built for cold weather, And so after not hearing anything, nobody came forward, no, the chip didn't get identified or anything. We were like, it's probably the chances are we're not going to be able to see her again. And so, we moved on and we got some other puppies and, yeah, the kids were moved on, got other puppies and stuff, but it was definitely a shock. And so when they said, "Do you want her back?" I was like, "Of course."
Yes.
There's no question about it. We absolutely, she's our long lost family member. So we were like, absolutely, let's see what we can do. And they were great. Winnebago County and the organization that they use, I think is Safe Pets. They were fantastic at helping us out. And they made it really, they made it possible, really. And Nicole, the volunteer that she flew down with Bella, she was a godsend. God bless her. She came down and she brought us, and man, it was a very emotional moment for everybody. Even she, when she first saw me, you could tell that she still recognized me a little bit. And so, and when she was really attached to my oldest son, and when she saw my oldest son, she was reaching out her paw and everything. So it was a heartwarming moment for us. We feel really blessed. It's just shocked because it's like literally 5 years to the day. Definitely the drive home. I had her on my lap driving home, and I'm looking at my wife, and my wife keeps looking over at me, and she's like, "Is she really there?"
Is
And
that
so
really her?
yeah, and I mean, we recognized right off the back. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I'm like, it's Bella, but I'm like, but I just can't believe it. Ultimately, it was right away. I saw her, and I was like, that's Bella.